Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Cairns Arena in South Burlington, Vermont for this U-19 Junior Women's Hockey League championship game of the playoffs against the top seed North American Hockey Academy Winterhawks against the Blazers of Balmoral Hall out of Winnipeg. NAHA based in Stowe, Vermont, just down the road from us here. In the U-16 game that was just ended, the Philadelphia Junior Flyers beat NAHA by the score of 6-3. I'm Carlton Laird, our producer's Kevin Booth. On the camera, standing up still. The Winterhawks wearing the white uniforms with the navy and red trim. And the Blazers in their green and gold with the green helmets. In the net for Balmoral Hall is number 1, Megan Schroeder. And Paige Bouillard will guard the twine for the Winterhawks as we're just about ready to get underway in this U-19 championship game. Draw controlled by the Blazers, but now the Winterhawks gain entry into the zone. Marl Wagner throws it toward the front of the net, steered behind, now into the corner. Wagner spins, loses an edge. Puck carried out and then spun back past the corner here to the near side. And the Blazers will try to get it out of the zone. And they finally will. Yellowwaga up to center, but turned right back in by Callie Forsberg for the Hawks. Kanisha Misswagen throws it out to center, picked there by Sonia Bjornsson. With an in-deep stop behind the net. And Misswagen tries to work it up, now reversed. Here to the near side as the forecheck of the Hawks, keeping the puck penned up into the corner. And now finally it's cleared out to center and beyond, and back to get it is Sydney Fess. Works it up the near side to center. Squirts free down the left wing boards and then back out to the neutral zone. That is thrown the length to the ice, and it will be icing against the Blazers. Just underway here in the U-19 championship game, the JWHL playoffs. Knocked behind the net. Banked hard out of the zone. Now picked up by Olivia Kavar. Poked away from her, and Emily Privé comes into the zone. Holds at the bottom of the circle. Throws it out to the point. For Bjornsson, back for Privé. Sends it wide. And the Blazers throw it through the neutral zone. Bjornsson now up for Guay. Coming across for Forsberg. Just enters the zone, just barely onside. Gets it for Wagner, down the middle. Backhand goes wide. Winterhawks attack again. Forsberg down the right wing, drops it for Wagner. Taken away by the Blazers, and up through center, moving down as Crayenbill has it taken away in the back check by Bjornsson. Sends it around the boards, up here to the neutral zone, into the middle, dumped right back in by Tiara Esposito. Sandilands through the neutral zone, almost tripped up. Pop turns it over to Wagner, tries to jam it down the boards. It's loose in the circle, and now swept here to the near side and chipped out. Back in behind the net, Bassett. Up the near side boards. Through the neutral zone, Bassett will dump and change. Spino gets it ahead for Joe Hall. Now onto the stick of Stella Scott. And the defender, Catchaway, loses her stick, has to go and pick it up. Up toward the bottom of the circle, now at the right point. Trying to jam it down the boards. And just kept in by Scott, who tries to throw it down in front, cleared away. And it's chipped out of the zone. Guay has it, crosses the red line with Gallagher. Has it poked away from her. Now Dinnan loses it as it comes back to center. Backhanded in by Yelawega. Bonifacio throws it behind the net for Guay. Puts on the brakes and reverses. Backhands it on over for Cooper. Can't get it out. Now Bonifacio. Pass up through the middle, too hard for Gallagher to handle. And it's dumped right back in by Dinnan. Into the middle, Yelawega can't control it as it goes to the far boards. Now into the corner. Bonifacio trying to work it up for McGew, but comes back, and now Bonifacio rattles it all the way around. It comes out to the neutral zone. Esposito slides it across, and it's dumped in by Kavar. Guay loses the puck for a minute. She spins around, but it comes back to her. Trying to bank it on ahead from Markowski. Dumped back in by the Blazers. Behind the net, Guay. Softly up through center ice. Now back at her own blue line is Miss Wagon, and she turns it over. Coming on hard now is Fess. Drops it off for Wagner. Tries to jam it in the near side. Now from the circle. Shot and a save made. Spino. Now Fess on the wing. Able to pull it back. Comes to the circle. Throws it in on net. And a save made there by Schroeder. Now on the counterattack. Here comes Crayenville. She'll just dump it down into the corner. Wagner has it. Gets it up ahead, and it's touched on in by Kelly Forsberg. Up through the neutral zone. Dinnan drops it off, left side, shot by Roberts, save made, rebound just scoots across the front of the net. Backhand through the crease to the far boards, Cockerell. Has it taken away by Darcy Joe Hall. Joe Hall with Markowski coming down the middle. Joe Hall tries to drag it, but it's taken away by Kavar. Now from the circle, shot wide by Bjornsson. Nikki Legue sends it around, and it comes out to center. Blazers try to dump it in. Legue knocks it down at the blue line, then spins out. Pass up to center for Scott. Now into the middle, just a little bit behind Cooper. And the Hawks will regroup. This one hard off Cooper's stick and carried in by Gertzen. Now left side, Crayenville. Her shot blocked behind the net by Bonifacio. Gertson trying to come around, gets it up for Thiessen from the high slot, and Boyard holds on to get the face-off. Fast end-to-end action here. About 8 minutes gone in this first period of the U-19 championship game from Cairns Arena in South Burlington, Vermont. Puck kept alive by the Blazers on the far side boards. Cooper trying to force it out of the zone. And we got a whistle because we have a penalty for hooking. And it's going to go against number 9, Kennedy Cooper. The Blazers will have the first power play of the game. And out to the point. Drive from the left point by Misswagen. Scooped on up by Boyard, a one-timer at Boyard's season. I think it might have been headed wide, but she puts the glove on it. It's on out to the point again. Misswagen now leaves it left circle, gets it down low for Dinnan. Back out for Misswagen. She comes to the circle, walking in, trying the one-timer is Kavar, but we got a player in the crease. And we're going to bring the face-off out of the zone. Minute 30 remaining in the power play for Balmoral Hall. The Blazers look to get the puck into the zone. Sent around to the far side, kept in by Misswagen at the point. Her shot off a stick. Hallie Forsberg into the netting. The faceoff will stay in the zone. Misswagen walks to the middle, slides it on over for Kavar. Now Misswagen takes a shot blocked in front in the crease, and it slides into the corner. And Forsberg is able to clear it away. 50 seconds left. Misswagen spins. Hits the puck up to center. And slid into the zone over there for Sandilands. And now Zaharia. Cockrell sends it to the far circle looking for Zaharia just off her stick. And the puck is cleared away by Sonia Bjornsson. Down to the final 13 seconds of the power play. Time perhaps for one more rush. Gets to center, dumps it in, stopped by Boyard behind. And the penalty expires. The puck comes free now. Cooper, fresh from her 2 minutes in the box, drops it top of the circle, shot wide. Little pass, a little give and go for Markovsky. That one just comes across the front of the goal mouth. And that puck is no icing, it's tipped. Bonifacio back for it, up for Guay. Head for Markovsky. Pops up into the air, loose in the neutral zone. And Bjornsson able to backhand it around in behind Yellowwagon. Looking for the breakout pass, but it's taken away by Sydney Fess. Offside. The Blazers tried to send it long, but the pass was picked off at the red line. The resulting play offside against the Hawks. NAHA able to send the puck in deep. Comes out to center ice. The team able to control, and now finally the Hawks do have it. Poked away by Ali Legue. And now Gertson throws it into the corner. Behind the net for Spino. Now banked up here to the neutral zone for Privé. Privé looking into the middle for Ali Legue. A little bit too hard for her, and another offside. About 7 3/4 minutes remaining in this first period. We have no score. U-19 championship game of the JWHL playoffs here at Cairns Arena in South Burlington, Vermont. The Hawks able to enter the zone. But now cleared out to center. Coming on the back check is Forsberg. She carries it in. Stick handles into the corner. Leaves it over there for Wagner, trying to throw it in. Now comes out to the left point. Guay delays and then shoots it right into the feet of Lyon. As the puck comes all the way back into the NAHA zone. Loose in the circle, and Wagner goes for a little bit of a fall. Now Gertson carries it in. Drops it along the line. Comes off the side of the net and then just swept wide. Pass across for Scott off the far boards. Behind the net, picked up by the Blazers. Ping-pongs around and now comes back to Bonifacio. Sends it to the far side, but Gertson ices it. Just over 6 minutes to play here in the first. Shot on net by Markovsky. And Schroeder picks it up right off the draw. Dinnan sends it around to the near side board. And now out of the zone. Yalawaga circles. Bonifacio fights with her, comes out to the point. Wrist shot, knocked down with the glove. Picked up by Dinnan, and her pass out for Thiessen is too far. Hawks tried to chip it out of the zone, but it goes into the bench, and the faceoff will stay in the NAHA defensive zone. Behind the net. Gets it on out for Bassett at the point. Feeds it over there for Lyon. Now working free to the circle, ripping it up over the top of everything is Sandilands. Puck out of the zone. Sandilands has it. Tries to throw it back in. Now it's knocked down by Markowski. Sends it in for Joe Hall. Her shot is saved. Bassett. Ahead for Gortson. Knocked around offside. Delayed. Tag up, and the puck is iced. No, they wave it. Bonifacio. Up, Wagner can't control it. Zaharia has it taken away from her. Into the zone, centering pass, one-timer, what a great save. As the pass came across the middle. And a great opportunity for Devin Porozinski. And a great save by Schroeder. Now Wagner gets it out of the zone. Sends it across for Spino, and she'll drive it around the board, stop behind the net. Kept in. Markowski. Out for Fess. He tries to dangle down the boards. It's taken away from her. And flipped up and out of the zone. That's going to be icing though. Here's a beautiful pass into the middle. And what a pad save there by Schroeder. Keep this a scoreless game. Rod dribbles in, Schroeder covers it up again. 3:06 remaining in the first period. Faceoff comes out to center ice. Across for Nikki Ledoux, tied up there. Chopped into the zone. Guay gets it back out, delayed offside. Now the whistle blows. Cockrell sends the puck in deep. Nicola Ledoux ties it up on the far side in the corner now. Olivia Kavar comes free with it out to the point for Bassett on a toss for Cockrell. Tied in the corner. Out in front and trying to get the shot away is Kavar, but it's blocked. Now Scott picks it up for the Hawks. Drives, stops at the circle, waits, throws it, deflects behind the net. Out to center, and it hops past Bonifacio, but now coming for Bjornsson. She can't swing it into the zone. And Sandilands has it for the Blazers. It's 2-on-5, but she gets it across the middle, and it's just broken up before Lavender can get a stick on it. Beeson trying to work it out of the zone. Comes to the top of the circle, now down in the slot. Backhanded wide by Bjornsson. 88 seconds left in the first period. Cranville will get it in deep. And Spino is back there. Leaves it for Fess. Fess weaves through traffic. Gains the zone. Her shot is blocked. Comes it back out to the point and score! A shot from the point by Sonia Bjornsson, and I think it was tipped in. And I think Devin Porozinski got the tip, as there's the shot. And yet there's Porozinski. Well, no, it isn't. It might be Wagner. But it comes at 18:59. And we'll wait and we'll get the official scoring on it.
10, 55, and 12.
Okay. So it was Wagner that got it from Porozinski and Markovsky. And it's 1-0 NAHA in the final 40 seconds. Guay circles. Hawks still control it. In the corner. And now out to center. Galawaga breaks in, goes to the backhand, and just deflects wide in the final 12 seconds. And NAHA will slide it into the corner in the first period. Will come to an end with the North American Hockey Academy on top of Balmoral Hall by the score of 1-0. The goal coming at 18 minutes and 59 seconds. Mara Wagner from Devin Porozinski and Eli Markovsky. 1-0 after one, and we'll be right back here to Cairns Arena in a minute. Second period action about to get underway here at Cairns Arena, the U-19 championship game of the JWHL playoffs. I'm Carlton Laird, Kevin Booth, our producer, Danny Upstell on the camera. And NAHA scored the first goal, and then a really good save by Paige Bolliard in the final 12 seconds to keep it 1-0. A shot right off by Wagner, who has the goal. Tied up on the far side. Now the puck squirts loose and cleared away. And if it's got enough gas, it'll be icing. And it is. A little bit of dead wood on the ice. Linesman Carol Weston trying to sell the stick to one of the players for $5. Out to the point, wrist shot from there, goes wide. Rebound comes into the corner. Markovsky on out to the point. Fess lets it rip, and a stick save made by Schrader. That goal seems to have energized the Winterhawks as they've got pretty good jump in the early going in the second period. Bonifacio back to get it. Quick pass up to center for Bjornsson. She enters the zone and then drops it, trying to get it back. She looks to sweep the backhand in and has her stick lifted and the puck taken away. Now out to center. It's Sandilands. Drives it in deep. Comes around into the corner. And up through center, Markovsky now for Cooper. Cooper's shot deflects off Cockrell and takes a big bounce off the glass and covered up by Megan Schroeder. Out to the point, thrown down the boards by Nikki Legue. Scott. Centering pass deflects high into the air, comes to the near side boards. Fight for it there. Finally, it comes free to Scott. Wheels behind the net, spins around, and it's cleared out of the zone, but it comes right on back to Spino. Now gets it ahead for Guay, backhand, and a save made by Schrader. As Guay skates down to the bottom of the circle. Not a good angle there, but take the shot anyhow. Maybe sneak one in the short side. Guay keeps it in at the blue line, now sends it on across for Bonifacio. The shot blocked. Guay feeds it down in the corner for Privé. Back out to the point. Bonifacio's shot hits a body. Privé picks it up. Guay chips it on out for Bjornsson. Markovsky fights with Misswagen behind the net. Dinnan gets it out, but Fest walking in through traffic, and somehow Schroeder saw it, and she hangs on for the save to keep it a 1-0 game. A lot of traffic in front here. You watch Fest walk in. 2 defenders and an offensive player. And good concentration there by Megan Schroeder to field that one in the midsection and hold on off the draw shot wide by Porozinski. Puck kept in now, does come out to center, but it's thrown all the way across. Bassett picks it up for the Blazers. Hits the linesman with it, goes to the end line, Spino. Out in front and can't quite get it on her stick is Zaharia. And Porozinski breaks it out of the zone now, getting it ahead for Forsberg. Back for Porozinski, she chips it wide. Markovsky tries to drive to the net, poke checked away by Schrader. And we got a whistle, and it's an offside. Here it is again, a beautiful pass across the middle. Porozinski just cannot direct it on net. She had top to shoot at, but didn't quite get her stick square. Draw control by the Blazers, banked up to center and sent on in by Cranville. Batted around in the neutral zone. Here to Joe Hall. In the corner. Still a fight for it. Comes on free. Sent back around behind by Bjornsson. Up Up and out of the zone and then dumped right back in. Long pass and icing. Puck goes off the stick of Bonifacio, off her skate rather, pops up in the air and dumped back in for Cockrell. She reverses it. Kept in the zone by Scott, but she throws it into the middle, and now it's picked up by Kavar. She gains the red line and dumps. Bonifacio ends up in front, hammered in! Nice pass in front. And it's hammered in by, I believe, Chelsea Dinnan. We'll watch it again here. Puck goes behind the net into the corner. Sent out in front, touched, and then ripped home by Dinnan. And we're tied at 1 at 5:09 of the second. Beautiful pass out of the corner and a great finish by Chelsea Dinnan. Pass up through, down the left wing. 13-18. Out to center ice. Nikki Lemieux able to drive it back in. Esposito and Kavar got the assist on the Dinnan goal. Sandilands from the top of the circle, shot blocked by the Hawks. And now comes out to center. Walking in, trying to get it off. Privé, her shot blocked loose in the circle. Now at the hash marks. And kicked into the corner by Guay. Tries to walk in front and jam it in the short side. Turned aside by Schrader. Well, Bonifacio back in her own end. Oh, walking in. Pass across the front of the goal mouth from Joe Hall to Forsberg, and she can't convert now on a quick counter. Roberts tries to come across the middle, and it's picked up by Joe Hall. She gets it out for Fess. Fess coming right down the slot. Holds, drops for Joe Hall. Backhand save by Schroeder. Just end-to-end action. Nice patience and a little drop. Joe Hall goes to the backhand, but can't elevate it enough. We stayed tied with 13:02 to go in the second. Joe Hall tries to jam it in. It's turned out. Nice little saucy pass to Gavar. She's in. Throws it down the middle and score! Chelsea Dinnan's got another one from Olivia Kavar. And Balmoral has the lead 2-1. Here it is again, a nice little pass into the middle, and there was absolutely nothing Bolliard could do about it. Goal at 7:15. So a pair of goals, 2 minutes and 6 seconds apart. And Balmoral leads it now by the score of 2-1. Here it is one more time, bouncing puck, and Dinnan able to control it.
from 18.
Turn around behind the net, Guay trying to work it up the near side wing for the Hawks. And they get it out of the zone and tipped into the middle. Scott bounces off her stick, miss wagon off the boards, and that'll be icing. He's just trying to go indirect, but instead of taking a bounce back toward the middle, it stayed up on the dasher. For a minute, went all the way across the goal line. So a couple of quick goals by the Balmoral Hall Blazers out of Winnipeg, Manitoba. Face off and shot blocked. It's Nikki Legue. Now Privé digging in for it is Bjornsson. Now for Privé. Throws it through all the way out to the point. Guay has it. Walks it down. In the corner for Privé. Back up top, Ali Legue sends it across. And backhanded in deep by Bjornsson. Shot and a stick save by Schroeder. Paddled out to the point, foot high into the air. And now Markovsky throws it in on net. Puck is loose. And we finally get a whistle as it's covered up. And Alex Zellawega finds herself inside the net. But the puck stayed in the blue paint. Mad scramble here in front. Shot loose at the hash marks and cleared here to the near side. And out of the zone now for Esposito. Throws it across the goal mouth. Big rebound far side. Forsberg. Into the middle for Wagner. Wagner carries behind the net. Sends it around for Porozinski. And comes out of the zone. Fest picks it up and carries it back in. 1-on-4. Her shot off a stick and into the netting. And that'll get a face-off in the offensive zone for the North American Hockey Academy. Balmoral Hall leading it 2-1 here as we approach the midway point of the hockey game. Out to the point. Tip just wide as Legue fed it down low. And Markovsky tipped it, but it just went outside the pipe. And this is going to be icing again on the Blazers. Here it is again, just a little feed, and Markovsky tips it just wide of the right post. Puck bounces behind the net. Thiessen runs into her own player across the goal mouth, but Markovsky not in position to redirect. Joe Hall, double team now. Bjornsson fights in there. 3 green shirts, and the Blazers come away with it, but it's kept in at the point by Legue, now back out to center. Bjornsson trying to go long up the right side boards. Scramble below us, and the puck comes into the zone, but Bassett is there for the Blazers, gets it up and paddled in and around. Now a long break for Scott, but it's off her stick. Had she been able to catch it, she might have gone in alone.
Misswagen sends it around the boards. Bonifacio finds a little open ice and dumps it in hard. Cooper comes on the forecheck into the right corner. Behind the net, Scott fighting along with Kavar. Now come out to the point for Bonifacio, across for Guay. Her shot blocked by Dinnan. And iced once more by the Blazers. 8:34 left in the second period. 2-1, Balmoral Hall on top. The Winterhawks struck first with 1:01 remaining in the first period and came out pressing hard in the second. But a pair of goals by Chelsea Dinnan, 2 minutes and 6 seconds apart, has put her Blazers on top 2-1. Puck comes to the neutral zone. Fest carries it in, but has it poked away from her. Chipped out now Privé. Sends it on back for Spino. On across for Fest. She fires it around the boards. Now back out to center, and Fest pulls it back. Just banks it softly, but it goes right to Cockrell, who's able to dump it in. Pass up to the neutral zone, too far. Cockrell now to Bassett. Bassett looking long ahead for Lyon. Walking in from the circle, shoots it wide. And it is cleared away, and that is not going to be icing as the puck slows right down. Battle behind the net. Porozinski goes down. Puck squirts into the corner. And now coming out of the zone is Lyon. She tries to move on past Wagner, but she stood up. Wagner now has it. Swept away from her by Gortson. And Roberts wheels into the zone, throws it in on net, and Bolyard scoops her up. 6:51 to go. Chopped out of the zone. Misswagen throws it right back in. Nikki Legue behind her own net. Spins and comes this way. And banks it out to the point. Kept in the zone by Zaharia. Guay on the move, trying to work it into the middle for Markowski. Now throws it out in front. Markowski tries to jam it, and it's cleared out of trouble by Cockrell right on the goal line. On a quick counterattack. Gavar had it, slides it in on goal now and covered up by Bolyard. A great opportunity at the other end and a good play by Janae Cockrell. You'll see it here, the puck thrown out in front. It's sitting right on the goal line right there, and Cockrell is able to clear it away with Darcy Johal coming on, looking at that juicy rebound, hoping to tuck it away, but cannot. Scott now into the zone for Gregory. For Gallagher, I mean. Poked away from her. Spino steps down from the point. Scott in the corner. Levander sends it here near side and out of the zone. Fess feathers it up the right wing, and then she'll give chase and get to it in the corner. Throwing it in front, score! Fess dumped the puck in, hustled after it into the corner, fed it out in front. And it's hard to tell exactly who put it in. I know that Sydney Fess got the assist. We'll get to scoring in just a second. 9:45, the time of the goal. Here it is again. There's two players there. Still was tough to see exactly who knocked it in. We'll get to scoring in a moment.
18-42-14.
Out to center ice. And offside. Ali Legue gets credit for the goal. They gave the assist to Gallagher and Scott, but I know it was Fess that threw the puck into the front of the net. So, but Ali Legue, number 18, gets the goal, and we're knotted up here at 2 apiece inside the final 5 minutes. Fess for Joe Hall. Out in the slot, hammered wide by Markovsky. Well, back behind the net, Markovsky looks to center it in front, and it goes underneath the stick of Bjornsson. Markovsky in the corner, out for Fess. She walks it down with the backhand. Joe Hall, blind pass in the middle. Unable to clear it, though, are the Blazers as Fess banks it. Bjornsson has it taken away now, finally, and just fired the length of the ice by the Blazers, who I think just want to get a face-off and some fresh legs. 3:59 to go in the second period. We're tied at 2. This game, everything you would have expected. Back and forth, both teams getting good chances for pretty goals. McHugh up for Scott, backhands it in. Gallagher. Now Scott. And flipped, almost had a souvenir up here. That one came close. You can watch it. It's fired up here toward our location. And it landed just below us. I'd have had it if it came this way. Out to the point. Spino on across for Legue. Her shot blocked. And cleared out to center. Spino holds. Nikki Legue into the zone. Centering it and jamming it wide is Cooper. Gallagher has it. She spins into the corner. Gets it out for Bonifacio. Now all the way across. Nice little pass. Markovsky backhand, or rather Gallagher with the backhand, and the save made by Schroeder. Good puck movement in that series there by the Hawks. It goes to the left point, back to the circle, and Gallagher just could not get it cleanly. Knocked it down, got it on her backhand, but that gave Schroeder enough time to get across. Schroeder is very tall, takes up some pretty good space in that net. Miss Wagon works the puck up through the neutral zone off Gorson's stick. Now Bjornsson trying to get it out of the zone, can't. Cockrow gets caught up, and now Bjornsson off to the races. 2-on-1, sends it across, backhand, and it was just turned aside. Ali Legue with a chance for another goal. Now from the left circle, drive and a save made as Privé was turned away, and the Blazers content to ice it again. Another superb opportunity for the Winterhawks. The breakout 2-on-1. Nice pass across going to the backhand and a save made. Then another one from the circle and yet another save by Schroeder out to the point. Fess able to just keep it in, rifles it down into the right corner. Esposito gets it out to center for the Blazers. Inside the final 2 minutes of play here in the second period. And the shot by Esposito doesn't get in on net as it hits two Winterhawk players, dumped in. Forsberg working hard. Now comes up for Esposito. Sent in deep, and that is not icing this time. Nicky Legue, 69 seconds to play. Barkowski into the middle. Bjornsson hits the pipe. Sent around by Kavar. Kept in at the point by Guay. Now to the far side. Kavar trying to work it out. Kept in at the point by Legue. 30 seconds to go. Centering pass, chopped high into the air. Guay steps down from the point, carries it behind the net. Stops and holds. Now from the left circle and steered wide by Markovsky. 15 seconds to go. Guay walking in, but she gets stick checked and her shot goes into the corner, and Gertzen just tries to tie it up there, looking for the period to end, and it will. Well, this has been end-to-end action with good opportunities for both teams. Some stellar goaltending, some high-quality goals, and we have a 2-2 tie after 2 periods in the JWHL U-19 championship game, as we're looking at some of the replays of the goals. That one right there by Chelsea Dinnan, her second. That is her second, so it's just been a real good effort, lots of offensive chances, and we are tied at 2 with 20 minutes of regulation left here from Cairns Arena in South Burlington, Vermont. This is the JWHL U-19 Playoffs Championship game, and we'll be back with the third period in a bit.
How people use gas station bathrooms.
I guess after it's over, I can start.
Okay, so, like, as long as no one's getting yeah, this looks good. I mean, there's plenty of, oh, I can do relay recording, so, yeah. That's the benefit of having
Yeah, I know.
the Zoomer camcorder is only in one slot, right? Yeah. Makes sense, right? Like, recording but, you know, not only that, that's yeah, well, there was a graphic of that thing, but it disappeared. No, that's that. I'll bring it back to you.
Yeah, while you go down.
It should have been in there.
I know.
You know, it was. What happened? Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate it. So good. Yeah, and I'll do this. Okay. And that's what I wanted to do in between periods anyway. You know, throw that up there just a minute.
Well, that's it. This is comfort feeling.
Oh, of course. All there is.
I'll have to worry about something after this.
Right.
Not doing this.
Right. Please, the remote zone on that every time we get involved. But that's all right. All right. Now hurry up, man. Bathroom up here, too.
Right here, yeah. Oh, yeah. Going there to the left.
Down and to the left. Well, I appreciate your coming here and doing all these games with us. You know,
Long weekend, but
working out great. Yeah. Working out great.
Kelly had reached out to me initially.
Right.
I'm available.
Right.
Pick all the games you want.
Yeah, right.
And there were only 2 of us that he could get.
Right.
Now we have 4 games. Where's the heater in here?
Yeah, right.
There's a heater in here. Do you want to use it?
Late now. Well, you just want to bring it out here and plug it in.
Yeah, I'll plug it in. I didn't know it was in there. We would have taken it yesterday, the day before.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to plug it in on one of these outlets and blow a fuse. No, we can get it all. Camper's on this rack here. Turn it on low, Dan, because I don't want to blow a fuse. If we blow a fuse, we're done. No, not 1500, man. It's too hot. You know, don't even turn it on. I don't want to blow a fuse. We'll just have to deal with it for 20 more minutes. Yeah, that's all right.
20 minutes of regulation remaining in the U-19 championship game of the Junior Women's Hockey League playoffs here at Cairns Arena in South Burlington, Vermont. The Winterhawks of NAHA scored first. Balmoral Hall countered with 2 in 2 minutes and 6 seconds. And then the Hawks drew even at 9:45. And we head to the third, knotted at 2. I'm Carlton Laird. Our production crew, Kevin Booth and Danny Upstill. Way holds behind her own net. Tries to get up through traffic, now sent around. And chipped out to center ice for Callie Forsberg. Sent back here to the near side, and Guay will pick it up. Hard pass, it bounces off Korzinski to Guay, who gets it for Forsberg. Out to the point, Fess tries to tee it up and kind of nearly fans on it. Now quick outlet pass down the middle, shot blocked, and trying to convert her own rebound. It goes wide. Catherine Lyon. Sandilands pushed it into the zone, but it's controlled by the Hawks. Now pass up through center for Joe Hall. Leaves it along the wing. A drive from the point by Guay off of Blazer's stick and into the netting. Yeah, that was off Chelsea Crayon-Bill's blade. Face off to the right of Megan Schroeder. And I'm not sure what the discussion is. I don't know why they'd be bringing the face-off out of the zone. It clearly went off Crayon-Bill's stick. The officials getting together. I mean, we had it very clearly. Yep, all right, they do get it together. And the draw stays in the zone as it should. Out to the point, Guay walks it across, backhands it down, and at the last second, sticked aside by Schroeder. Behind the net, Misswagon. Banks it up the wing. Now Kavar trying to squeeze it down the board, but Legueux picks it up for the Hawks. For Bjornsson. Up through center, Markovsky. As it's squirted away from her, and Misswagen throws it through center, picked off by the Hawks. Gallagher now back out to center ice. Cooper gets it in for Gallagher, top of the circle, lets it go, and smothered by Schroeder. Puck loose between the circles, but Cooper unable to gain control and get a shot off as it's sent back in by the Hawks. Markowski down the middle, backhand by Cooper, and saved again by Schroeder. Nice look here on a quick counter. Cooper driving to the net. Well, almost looked like she got her stick slashed there. Gallagher sends it around for Scott, out toward the point, and it came out. So the Hawks will have to tag up. Now into center. Lyon throws it, steered into the corner. Fess goes down. Looked like she might have gotten tripped. Now centering pass comes through the crease to Scott on the near side. Whistle around, Misswagen steps down. Now Markowski behind the net. Escobar comes into forecheck and cleared out too far, icing against the Winter Hawks. 3.5 minutes into this final period. We are tied at 2. Blue line, and now it comes out of the zone. Sent right back by JWHL, but it's offside. Faceoff's going to come at center ice. Control by the Blazers into the zone. Wagner hammers it around the near side boards. Fight for it right in front of the NAHA bench. Now it comes out to center and dumped right back in. Spino leaves it here on the near side for McHugh. Bounces off the high glass in front of the scorer. McHugh pulls it back, banks it off the end boards over there for Spino. Good forecheck by JWHL. Kept in at the point. Now cleared to the near side boards. Both teams still battling for possession. Misswagen keeps it in at the line. Gets pinned to the boards over there by Joe Hall. Bjornsson now finally spins out of there with the puck. Gets it in, throws it for the corner. Goes after it with Misswagen. Squirts free to the far side. Zaharia ices it. Face off to the left of Megan Schroeder to the point. Bonifacio to Scott. Around the back looking for Gallagher. Goes into the corner. Cooper pinches down 2. And the Blazers get it across center. Lyon throws it in deep. Sandilands in the corner. On out to the point. Cockrell sends it on across. Wrist shot goes wide by Bassett. Now Scott drives it. Tries to drag it around Cockrell, but gets tied up. Kept in the zone. Shot by Cooper is blocked, and it's iced again by the Blazers. 6 minutes gone in the third period. We're still tied at 2. Morrow Wagner got the scoring started for the Winterhawks at 18:59, very late in the first period. And then a pair of goals by Chelsea Dinnan put the Blazers up 2-1. And Ali Legue tied it midway through the second period, and we are still knotted at 2. Looking to work it out of the zone. Scoop between the circles. Slides in, and it wasn't covered, but the whistle blew. We'll take another look at it as the puck seemed pretty harmless. It just sort of slid in toward the goal, and Schroeder didn't cover it. You can see it sitting loose right there, but matters not as the whistle blew when the referee lost sight of the puck. Chipped behind the net, Yalawaga. Trying to send it up ahead for Kavar. And Spino pulls it down, fires it around. Kept in by Yalawaga. Trying to backhand it down. Hit. I was going to say that's got to be a high stick. And it is. Was batted out of the air by one of the Hawks. And that was Fess. Was next played by NAHA. So the high stick results in a face-off. Kavar and Wagner take the draw. Spino trying to force it up the board. Nice job to keep it in, but now it's picked off here by Wagner. Gets it on ahead for Forsberg. Walks from the circle, fires it in, and a save made. Tied up along the end boards. Team's struggling to get it out of there, then they finally do, and once it comes out, Chelsea Dinnan sends it along for the icing. Fresh legs for both teams. Banked out to the neutral zone, Sandilands. Across for Roberts, tries to poke it down the slot, but getting there is Markovsky to send it around for Joe Hall. Now back for Markovsky, trying to split 2 defenders, and she can't do it. Sandilands looks to backhand it out, but it's blocked in by Joe Hall. Now it does come to center. Here's Lyon, throws it in on net, and Bolyard puts the paddle down, covers it up for the faceoff. So 2-2 game right now. Both teams are just playing it a little close to the vest. Out to the point. Now the Hawks get it with the pass for Scott. It was deflected over her stick. Cranbill after it. Now Gortson. Stu with it behind the net. And a trip coming up on Gordson as Anna Gallagher was upended. So NAHA will get a power play here at 8 minutes and 17 seconds. Win the draw. Guay will go back to get it behind her own net. Sandelin's on the forecheck. Guay finds some open ice and starts it up. Slides it for Joe Hall. Trying to force it down the wing, but Granville has it behind her net. Trying to get it out of the zone, but she can't. Kept in by Fess. Walks to the circle, fires a shot, and it's saved by Schroeder. She hangs on. Minute 33 to go in the power play. Nice job by Guay. She weaves, comes to the forehand, but shoots it right at the goaltender. Guay holds it at the point. Sends it across for Fess. Now down for Joe Hall, back to Fess. Guay. And Fess will change spots. Way across for Fess. She works it to the middle. Gives it for Joe Hall in the circle. Back out to the point for Fess for Guay. Down low, little give and go back for Guay. Now Markovsky in front, and it's tipped just wide by Bjornsson. Fess to Guay. She'll bring it and feeds it for Joe Hall. Around behind the net now for Wagner. Out to the point, it skips out of the zone. 37 seconds left in the penalty. Alexi Guay carries it in deep. Throws it in front, off a skate, loose in the circle. Walking in, Joe Hall decides to pull it back out. Now gives it for Guay, on across for Fess. Through traffic, save made, and fanning on the rebound is Markovsky. She had a great shot at an open net and just couldn't get it. Joe Hall, 8 seconds to go. Fess in the middle. Her shot does not get through, and it is finally cleared away as the penalty expires. So some good opportunities there for the Winterhawks, but unable to convert. That puck played off the high stick, but now knocked down by Porozinski. She'll carry it back behind her own net and sends it around for Bonifacio. Can't get it out of the zone. Kavar, stick handling, wrist shot, and the Bolyard smothers it in the chest. So some good opportunities on that power play. However, not able to convert for NAHA, and we're in the final 10 minutes of play here in regulation. From the point, Cockrell's shot goes wide. Misswagen backhands it into the corner. Esposito fights down there with Spino, and it comes free to the Hawks, but Cockrell steps down in behind the net. Bonifacio back up and out of the zone. Bonifacio holds in her zone. Oh, big turnover, but it's offside, first of all. But also Catherine Lyon, it just came so hard that she couldn't control it, and Alex Yalawaga could not get back on side anyhow. But a very dangerous pass across the blue line could have resulted in a breakaway. Guay getting it ahead for Cooper, but now taken away by Kavar. Bounces in on net, and Bolyard covers. Backhanded out to center, dump back in. And Dinnan had to pick up her loose stick and then go tag up. Guay to the near side here for Legue. Up to center, Thiessen. Now Gallagher gets it into the zone, holds it, trying to backhand it down the wing. Still battered around and not out of the zone yet. But it is now. Joe Hall gloves it down. Nice little backhand pass. Unfortunately, it was right to Gertzen. She'll dump it and change. Joe Hall up for Guay. Does a little hop. Gains the zone. Wrist shot. It's wide. Big rebound and cleared back behind the net by Kavar. Out to center. Fess. Carries it down the wing. Stops. Throws it across looking for Karfsky. Kept in the zone. And now Bjornsson down into the corner. Back out to the point. Fess. Coming down Pwerzinski. And it's whistled wide. And now cleared away, and that'll be icing. So, a very good shift there for the Winterhawks. Faceoff comes out to the point and trying to skate it through traffic. Unable to, and now here comes Gortzen. Pass in front. We got a whistle and a penalty coming against the Winterhawks for a slash. And heading to the box is Callie Forsberg. Out to the point, Miss Wagon, Yellow Wagon. Back to Miss Wagon. Left circle, stick wide by Bolyard. Gortzen fights in the corners. It comes up the near side boards. Bodies fly. Puck is loose and covered. We're going to get a face-off, and I think it's coming out of the zone, because one of the Balmoral players is sitting on top of the puck. So Kavar will take the face-off with Gallagher. Minute 32 left in the power play. Goes back to Spino, and she sends it along. Miss Wagon works it up through the neutral zone a little too far. Comes to Spino. She tries to force it up the boards for the second time off a stick, and now Gallagher has it, and this time she at least gets it out to center, but Miss Wagon picks it off and quickly turned back in for Kavar. Now Miss Wagon at the point, poked away from her by Kennedy Cooper and clear. 55 seconds left. Now into the zone, Dinnan, who has both goals. Kavar out to the point, walking in, and the shot by Yellow-Waga is blocked into the corner. Gortzen fights for it, and it's cleared out of the zone. Alex Yellow-Waga went back to get it, now ahead for Dana Gortzen. Into the corner, leaves it for Sandilands. On out to the point. Back for Sandilands. Now Thiessen. Her wrister goes wide of the mark. Cockrell picks it up, walks to the dot. Her shot blocked by Fess as she drops to a knee. Now Thiessen On over for Yellow Wagon. The shot blocked again, and the penalty is over. Out of the box. Here comes Callie Forsberg. Throws it in front, and diving on top of it is Schroeder. Chelsea Denon on the move, trying to work by Spino. Shot from a tough angle, directed behind the net by Bolyard. Out to center, puck popped up in the air, batted down. In front looking for Gallagher. Comes out to center. Porozinski able to dump it right back in. Bassett for the Blazers inside of 4 minutes, kept in at the point, now down to the circle. Kicked free to Gallagher, to Markovsky. Markovsky comes down to the middle, left side a little bit hard, but Nikki Legue able to send it around past Joe Hall. And Levander is able to get it out of the zone. Now Fest spins, but goes too far. Misswagen chips it in. Legue gets a piece of it as it goes to the end boards. Misswagen sends it to the far side. Over there for it is Cranville. Out to the point. A drive and a save. Juicy rebound, but Fess is there to clear it away. Shot wide of the mark. And it comes out to center ice. Here comes Scott. Comes to the circle, shoots it through the crease to the far side. Bjornsson over there, but cannot control it, although now it bounces around and kept in the zone by Scott. Into the middle and tipped in on net by Kennedy Cooper. And Megan Schroeder is there to make the stop. 2:40 to go. Nice job of keeping it in, and a good feed for Cooper, and she jams it toward the net. Off the draw, another shot. And Schroeder covers this one up as well. Wagner wins the draw to Fess across one-timer, hacked at, and Way didn't get much of that one. She's able to feed it down into the corner now for Wagner. Drives toward the net. Out to Fess. Feeds it, looking for the tip by Cooper. Into the corner as we approach the final 2 minutes of regulation. Way picks it up in the circle. Tries to drive behind the net. Now from the left point. Kept in the zone by the Hawks. Back out for Fess. Sends it across for Guay. Weak side, and unable to direct it on net is Wagner. Another good pass to the weak side post. Fess through traffic, goes wide. Hawks maintain possession. Guay sends it hard across for Porozinski. Throws it to the net. Now walking in, Fess drives it wide. Scott out for Guay, back for Scott, now Guay again. Over for Fess. Gets it down low for Porozinski. She turns and fires it wide. Guay spins, comes into the circle and gets upended. And now it's flipped out of the zone by Misswagen, and that would have been icing, but it's played as they look quickly now to get it back up for Guay inside of a minute. Centering pass, kept in the zone by Fess. Now throwing it across is Forsberg. Out to center, Guay has it, sends it to Sydney Fess. Banked up the boards, and it's not going to be hard enough for icing. Fess is going to get there. She falls down as the puck squirts free behind the net, and Guay chips it up along the near side boards. Guay has been out there a long time. Now Joe Hall, as we get down to 15 seconds. Joe Hall tries to drag it in toward the goal. Loose in the circle and poked out to center. Bjornsson will get it, and we are headed to overtime, folks. 2-2 at the end of regulation. 1 goal in the first period by NAHA, 2 by Balmoral in the second, and then the equalizer by the Winterhawks. No scoring here in the third period, and we will have overtime in this championship game of the JWHL U-19 playoffs, and we'll be back in just a minute. All right, overtime, 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. The Winterhawks sending out number 42, Anna Gallagher, number 26, Sydney Fess, and number 10, Mara Wagner. The Blazers will counter with number 18, Olivia Kavar, number 16, Alex Yalawaga, and number 20, Kanesha Misswagon. 3-on-3, wide open ice. 5 minutes is overtime, and the draw is controlled by the Winterhawks. Gallagher gains the zone, drives the net, circles around, looking, throws it in front, gets her own rebound, and hits it. I'm not sure if it hit the crossbar or what, but she had a wide open net and she missed it. Kavar now holds behind her own net. And she gets it into the middle for Lyon. Poked away from her. After it is Bjornsson. Waiting for help up into the middle for Forsberg. She can't control. Now coming back the other way, here's Dana Gortson. Gortson holds, tries to center it as her teammates were changing. Now chopped down behind the net. Into the corner. Bjornsson sends it around to the far side. And upended there is Thiessen, but now comes back to her at the point. Sends it to the circle, but grabbed away. Now a little pass ahead. Here comes Guay. She's in. She shoots it wide. She gets taken down and slides into the net as it comes off. Thiessen defending. A great opportunity here. Guay just shoots it wide. Well, 3-on-3, it is wide open. 3:38 to go in the overtime. And what happened here? I don't know. I think they tried to sneak Misswagen out late. Wasn't allowed, so Thiessen has to stay on. There's the draw. Now gets pushed to the end boards, and Kavar has it. Gets it ahead for Thiessen, trying to send Yellowwaga in alone, but broken up. Kind of a swing and a miss there now. Working it in front, and it slides toward the goal and covered up. Well, the best opportunity early is for Anna Gallagher. She had an open net and just could not find it. Draw controlled out for Misswagen. Takes a shot. It's tipped into the corner by Kavar. And now up to center. Porozinski gets it into the zone. Right side. Tough angle. Shot, rebound. Now spinning around is Fess. Tries it again, and it's smothered by Schroeder. Take another look at it. Tough angle. So Bjornsson, Guay, and Fess are out there now for the Hawks. And it comes to Fess. She'll spin it at the line. Sends it on over for Guay. Into the middle of the ice. Guay has her stick held, but she manages to get it. Works to the middle. Gets tripped up, and they're not calling anything here in the overtime. Bjornsson up for Fess. Into the middle looking for Guay, and it's hammered long, and that'll be icing. And the clock stops with 2:13 to go here in the extra period. We'll bring the face-off back. Yellowwaga, Kavar, and Misswagen for the Blazers. It's Gallagher, Markovsky, and Fess for the Hawks. Markovsky comes to the circle, pulls it back, gets it out for Fess. She tees it up, it's wide, big rebound, poked away by Schroeder, and now picked up by Yellowwaga. Up for Misswagen, trying to feed it through, and it hops past the stick of Kavar. She'll take it behind the net, centering it, and Markovsky knocks it back behind the cage. And the puck goes in! It goes in off the goaltender, and Balmoral Hall has won the game as a little centering pass went off the goaltender, and it ends up in the net, and what a way for this one to end. Oh my goodness. And the Blazers, wild with celebration. We'll see who got the game-winning goal. I'm not sure. But sort of a fluky ending to a great, great hockey game. And we'll see it again. It's just thrown from behind the net, and I guess it's Misswagen that ends up getting the goal. And some kind of finish in this one. All right, we're going to have a couple on-ice interviews coming up in just a couple of minutes.
to meet you. Thank you.
All right, here we are with the winning coach. What a great game it was. Back and forth. You guys had a lead. They tied it, and you found a way to persevere. Kind of a bizarre ending to the game, but certainly you're going to take it.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that's been the story of our team this weekend. We're kind of calling ourselves the Cinderella tale right now. So we needed to win by 8 goals to get into the semifinals in our last round robin game, and we ended up winning by 9. Which is the first time we've done that all season. A nail-biter against Ridley to bring us into this championship game. For the first time in program history, we're here, and we knew we were playing against one of the best teams, not only in our league, but in the country with NAHA. And playing them before, we knew it was going to be a defensive-minded game going in. And the girls did exactly what we asked of them. They did their jobs. They didn't try to do too much. They stuck to the systems. And, you know, eventually that hard work, it all pays off. So it's just amazing to see.
Yeah, I mean, you got the 2-goal lead. They came back and tied it. Seemed like both teams were playing a little close to the vest early in the third period, not wanting to make a mistake.
Exactly. You nailed that one. We talking in between periods going into the third, it was exactly that. Not trying to do too much, just keep the game simple, slow it down, and when the opportunities come, capitalize on them, and we sure did in overtime there.
We'll talk about that overtime goal. I mean, that's something, you know, if you watch a lot of hockey, especially in the NHL, a lot of players try to bank the puck off the goaltender. I'm not sure if she intended to do that, but that's what happened.
Yeah, and so our overtime unit there with Savar, Miswagan, and Yalawaga, they've gone 4 games in overtime this season and have scored 4 times for us. So they're veterans at this, and sometimes it's off a 2-on-1 rush, sometimes it's off of banking it in. I don't care how it goes in, just as long as it goes in.
All right, you think maybe we can get Miswagan over here, or maybe Chelsea as well, because she had a couple of goals for you.
Great, I'll get both of them for
Thank you.
Thanks.
All went blind from there. So hard.
Probably not the way you were trying to shoot it, but, you know, it's good to get a good bounce.
Yeah, just getting into the net. Yeah.
So you guys, it was a really hard-played game, fought back and forth. You guys had the lead. They came back and tied it. They had a couple good opportunities on the power play, and so did you, but took it right to the end. Coach said you guys have had some pretty good success in overtime this year.
Yeah. Me and Olivia and Alex, we just had a lot of chemistry going on through the year, so it's good that we had that for this game, so it was fun.
All right, congratulations. Thanks very much. Enjoy.
This is Chelsea, and then I got Savar for you.
Hi, Chelsea. Congratulations, first of all. Great win for your team. 2 goals for you. Came a couple of minutes apart.
Yeah.
Gave you guys the lead. What were you thinking at that point?
I was super excited, first of all, and I was really glad that I could get my team up to 2 points. And they tied, but we got back to it, and it was good.
You guys pressed really hard. Opportunity in overtime, and it was kind of a bizarre ending to the game, but nonetheless, yeah, I'm sure you'll take it.
Yes, we do. We will take it.
All right. Well, congratulations very much.
Thank you.
And go enjoy the celebration.
Thank you.
Olivia, congratulations.
Thank
a great
you so
finish
much.
for you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Describe what you saw there in the overtime for us.
Well, just a hard forecheck, and I had the puck behind the net, and I heard Kanisha yelling for it, so I was like, if anyone, I'm going to pass it to her, because I know she can finish, so I passed it in front, and then I saw her jumping up and down, and I started crying.
Yeah, you couldn't tell for a minute. The puck disappeared, and all of a sudden the bodies cleared, and it was across the goal line, and a tremendous finish for you guys.
Yeah, it was awesome. One in a lifetime for sure.
All right, congratulations. Thanks very much. Enjoy the celebration.
Thank you so much. Safe travels.
Thanks.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us here this weekend at Cairns Arena in South Burlington, Vermont. We want to thank some folks first from NAHA. Kelly Hickey and Bill Driscoll have been a big help. They were the host team. Also, a big thanks to the arena manager, Chris Cooper, and all his staff. And, of course, the JWHL for having us all season long. Jeff Eaton and Kush Sadhu and Bill Driscoll. So on behalf of our production team, my other announcer, Jamie Scavato, and our production team of Kevin Booth and Danny Upsdell, I'm Carlton Laird. The final score once again is Balmoral Hall 3 and NAHA 2 in the championship game of the U-19 playoffs. And earlier in the U-16s, it was the Junior Flyers coming away victorious 6-3 over NAHA. That's going to do it for us. So long, everyone.